Women's reproductive rights. That statement alone should be enough to grab your attention, but I see some people weren't listening. Free food. Now that I got your attention, let's go back to what we were talking about. Women's reproductive rights. I've had many discussions with people on this very topic. Some of these discussions turn into debates. I've done extensive research on women's reproductive rights and women's reproductive health, and I've spoken to women who have kids, have gotten an abortion, and some women who are just scared of what their future may hold due to the overturning of Roe v. Wade. I'm quite knowledgeable when it comes to women's reproductive rights, and I'm a young woman myself, so I would say I'm more than qualified to speak about this. I will share 3 reasons as to why the overturning of Roe v. Wade and the abortion ban in the U.S. is abhorrent and infringing on the rights of women. Now, my first point is autonomy. Women should have the right to make their own decisions about their own body. We have the right and we have the autonomy to make decisions about everything that happens in our lives. I have the decision to listen to music. I have the decision to do my homework. I have the decision to give this speech. And all these may seem like small decisions. These may seem like small choices, but it's the fact that the fact that I have the ability to make this choice in the first place is what is important. Women should not be told they cannot receive a procedure they need or simply want on their body because the government says no. This is directly infringing on women's autonomy. As a country that is supposed to uphold democratic values, this isn't very democracy-like. Taking away women's reproductive rights is one step closer to other rights being taken away. Like I said before, let's say I want to listen to a song, right? So I put on my headphones, and somebody tells me, no, you're not able to do that. Let's make this clear. I'm by myself. I'm minding my business. And I want to listen to music, and I put on my headphones, and somebody says, no, you can't put on your headphones, you can't listen to music. That seems very odd. That seems very strange. Why? Because it's my headphones, it's my music, it's my phone. So why are you telling me what I can and can't do? This is exactly what women face in the U.S. It's our bodies, it's our choice. So why is the government telling us what we can and can't do with our bodies? Now, my second point is health. Abortion is an essential procedure when it comes to women's reproductive health. Abortion can save a woman's life. There are times when a pregnancy may go wrong or miscarriage happens, and a woman needs an abortion or procedure to remove the fetus out of her body before she becomes very ill. However, due to abortion no longer being a constitutional right, many women's lives are in jeopardy. Due to the ban and restrictions some states have on abortion, it can be hard for a woman to get immediate access to an abortion, especially if their life depends on it. According to an article by the National Liberty of Medicine, the U.S. has one of the highest maternal mortality rates among high-income countries, and this rate has only increased and will continue to increase due to the abortion ban. Now, my last point is quality of life for everyone. Abortion can prevent a woman from facing mental health issues during and after her pregnancy due to how mentally and physically tolling pregnancy is. Many women get an abortion because they can't even afford to raise a child. So why would we continue to put that burden on them by banning abortion? Some people bring up foster care or adoption, but both of those sectors are heavily underfunded, and many children suffer in those systems. Abortion prevents women and children from suffering. Now, after all the points that we had went through, there is no moral or logical explanation for abortion being banned. Women should have the autonomy over their own body, and abortion prevents suffering for everybody. Thank you.